Zo, je hoort ondertussen de microfoon. En dat heeft een zeer specifieke reden. Want hij is aangeschoven. Mazis. En eventjes vooraf. Mazis is Engelstalig. En je gaat straks horen waarom. Mocht je niet zo goed zijn met je Engels. Mocht die Engels skills daar nog niet zijn. Ik ga nog aan het eind eventjes een korte samenvatting in het Nederlands geven. Dus maak je niet druk. En Mazis en ik, wij gaan het in eerste instantie eventjes over hebben van... hij is een singer-songwriter. Hij is nog maar 8 maanden hier in de regio. In Utrecht. En hij schrijft muziek over levenservaring. Specifiek ook in zijn muziek zijn levenservaring. Hoe dat zit, that's what we're going to talk about, Mazis. Welcome to the studio.
Yes, thanks for having me.
You good?
yeah. By the way, this is my first time ever being live on a radio. I mean, physical, like being here. It's amazing. You should be on the radio. Everyone's listening. Everyone's listening. Yeah.
Yeah. So first experience is good.
Yeah, as you can say, I'm a bit stressed, but I think it's normal.
Oh, don't worry. Don't stress out. So, just for the listeners that are not familiar with you. They could have heard your music in previous broadcasts, but what can people expect when they listen to your music?
I think what they can expect is me taking them into my world, my inner world. And that's what I've been doing with my music. I think I write about my experience in life. And I mean life as being and how I experience it.
And how does the music sound when you sort of incorporate these expressions, these feelings, this life experience? What kind of music sort of do you get?
I think what you can expect from my music is a soft but sharp kind of music that pierces your soul.
Okay.
I think you can expect a soft sound.
Okay, soft sound, squishy sound.
Probably, yeah, squishy. Yeah, I'm also squishy.
And is there any is that going to be the music direction you will take for now, or is there something also that you're eager to try out?
I know that singer-songwriter is, for now, that's what I'm doing. But I know I'm not going to stick to singer-songwriter. I try to expand and explore, probably go into pop and hopefully commercial music.
How about death metal? Or hip-hop?
Yeah, I did rock music. I did pop.
You did rock?
Yeah, I was singing like with harsh voice. Yeah! But those days are gone. I was a teenager. I grew up, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You're not saying that rock or metal music is just for...
No,
okay.
I don't.
Okay,
no,
okay.
No.
Be careful. You're live on radio now.
Yeah.
Watch your words. So that's the live experience. What do you express via your music?
Oh, now I think... it's about hope, finding hope again. I lived through a dark period for a few years, and what I express with my music is me finding life again, feeling alive again, and being motivated about being alive. It seems like a sensitive topic. It is.
Yeah. And because in the second hour we'll also talk, and we'll get more into like those experiences, what are your roots and that sort of. For now, I'm curious, how does sort of the Utrecht and the region of Utrecht influence your music? Because you've been here. How does that sort of influence you in your musical work?
I like being here. It has some kind of local small town vibe. But I think we're talking about open mics. I've been discovering open mics and opportunities to connect with people. I'm very happy that I can talk to people and share my music, and that's kind of getting a feedback from people to know where I can go with my music. I think it's a beautiful city. That's how I can express my feeling for Utrecht. It's a beautiful city.
It's very vibrant also with a lot of things happening for artists, with all these open mic and there's a lot of podia. So I can imagine. And what did you get back as input? Because this was input from artists or from your audience?
I think it's input from people. I have a lot of luck in Utrecht.
Okay.
And people are helpful. I think I love this city. I don't want to move anywhere. I think I want to stay here.
Wow. Well, welcome here. And what was the most maybe remarkable or most helpful thing that you got back?
I was on a local TV. It's kind of new to me, being on radio and TV.
Yeah?
And I have a show coming up on 16th of March in Hetfield Weston.
Nice.
At 8 in the evening. You can find me play.
So people can listen to you and see you in action.
Yeah, and I'm going to appear in smoke and fire. No, I'm kidding. That's what
People
I'm
now expect to smoke and fire, huh?
Yeah.
Just to wrap up things. So there's a lot of good things that you got back. Were there also things that were not so nice? What was maybe the most bad remark or bad input that you got?
Well, I can't say I got a bad input, but I think we will.
There must have been something. People that are not nice or
no. People are super nice.
Everybody
to me.
was nice.
Yeah, I'm squishy. Everybody loves me.
You hear it here first on the radio. He's squishy, and everybody liked him, and everybody here in the neighborhood is nice. You also have to, because we're not in Utrecht, we're actually in the Bild, so you have to also please the audience of the Bild. Huh?
Yeah, I love this place. I actually volunteer in a garden in Groenkamp, in a bee farm. That's amazing. This place is so beautiful. Bury me here.
Okay, well, to bury you here. Getting back to that, we're going to play a track of you. You're also going to be live in action in the next hour.
Thank you.
What track are we going to listen to?
We're going to listen to "Hit the Ground" by Mazis.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what's the track about?
It's a love song, basically. It's a love song about being excited about the relationship, but the person just wants to play and they want to leave, and you don't want them to leave. And you feel like you hit the ground. I hope you enjoy it.
So there's nothing about burying in a
kidding.
local garden.
I tend to be exaggerating sometimes.
Okay, that's the case. We gaan zo eventjes luisteren naar Hit the Ground van Mazis. Eventjes nog een soort van een korte samenvatting in het Nederlands. Dus Mazis is hier nog maar kort. Hij heeft veel ook opgetreden hier in de buurt. Kreeg daar hele leuke feedback op. Hij zegt zelf dat er helemaal niks negatiefs ook tussen zit. Zijn muziek is echt het singer-songwriter. Hij heeft ook wel eens rockmuziek gedaan. Hij staat ook wel open voor andere influence, zeg maar. En hij noemde al heel eventjes... hij heeft veel levenservaring. Dat heeft te maken met zijn verleden. En daar ga je meer over horen in het volgende uur. Maar wat je nu gaat horen is Hit the Ground van Mazis.
We started loud. We're rolling on the floor. I love to play. Love to keep the score.
Chasing Pavements, schitterende Adele. Hier op Roulette FM uit jouw speakers. En wij gaan naar Mazis met deel 2 van het interview. En Mazis vertelde in het eerste gedeelte al dat hij zijn muziek ook baseert op levenservaring. En daar zit wel echt een heel erg verhaal in. Dat heeft ook te maken met het feit dat hij nog maar een maand of 9, 10 hier in de regio is. En dat doen we weer in het Engels. Maar ik zorg ervoor dat je een kleine Nederlandse samenvatting krijgt. Mocht je daar weinig chocola van maken. So, Mazis, you were telling in the first part of the interview that you're basing your music, you're sort of expressing life experience in your music. What is the life experience that you incorporate in your music?
I think I better explain it like this. I already told that I'm new in Utrecht, about 9 months. And the story goes back to this thing that I am an asylum seeker in Holland.
Yeah.
And I came here as an asylum seeker. I escaped my country. And my life experience, I can say...
So, which country was that?
Yeah, I have a nationality. I'm Iranian.
Yeah.
I was born in Iran.
Yeah.
That's another complicated question, because I lived in a part called Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
But I'm Iranian and Azerbaijani. It's a complicated situation.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was born there. I loved music since I was young. I grew up in mountains in a small village. And then I moved to the capital city. That's when I started making and releasing my first album. It was called The Wise Idiot.
I love that.
Yeah, I was an anarchist, punk kid in a place like Iran. I was in Tehran. And as you might know, Iran is a police state run by fascists and dictators.
Yeah.
And my album got some attention, and it got kind of famous in the underground rock scene of Iran. And that's where the trouble begins. I got arrested by the intelligence organization of IRGC, which is a terrorist organization, very dangerous. And I got imprisoned, and me, who was a dreamer, trying to go on a stage and
How did they
chase
know?
my dream.
Because you were arrested?
Yeah, I think they found it out from my social presence.
Wow.
It was
So
a
they
big-
checked that.
Yeah. Also, there was some probably inner information going in and out.
Okay.
It was a big thing. I was around many people, and they arrested me. They arrested 26 of my friends and fans and people who worked with me
Wow.
just to find out what I'm up to. But I wasn't up to anything. I was just a kid, just angry that I want to be able to sing, and it wasn't possible because, yeah, that's another world. And
Because you weren't angry before your music was coming from somewhere else. You were just wanting to make music, or were you already angry from the beginning?
no, I actually I grew up in a political family.
Yeah.
Not a political, but we had the experience of one family member being murdered by the regime.
Wow.
And we always lived under surveillance, I think. My family was very quiet about it, trying to keep us away from the politics, but somehow I got involved. And in the high school, I got picked by this organization called National Organization for Development of Exceptional Talents and Scholars.
Yeah.
So what they did was they took the high IQ people and tried to turn them into government scientists and doctors. That's where my anger began, because I felt like they're trying to control me, and I didn't want to give up control. I wanted to be a musician. They didn't want me to become a musician. And that was the influence for my first album.
Okay.
And I was hoping for the best, but, I knew that it's not going to happen. And the worst happened. I got imprisoned, and then after prison, I was in kind of a house arrest for 4 years, living in a far village without any social media. And
So they tried to isolate you.
yeah.
And then at a certain moment, what happened that you made the transition to go out?
Well, I can't deny that I got pretty depressed in those 4 years. I wanted music, and then I hit the rock bottom, even underground, under the rock bottom. I was in the basement of rock bottom, I think.
Wow.
Then I find that I'm dying there.
Yeah.
And I felt like I'm getting threats again, because I was trying to start building music and going public again. It wasn't possible. Then some things happened. I'm not going to mention it here, but
No.
I found it necessary to escape. So they were busy with Iran's demonstrations and stuff. I kind of found a way to leave Iran in 2022.
And did you know that you wanted to come here? Was it just I need to get away and I'll see where I end up?
No, not really. I didn't know where I will end up. I just wanted to leave.
So how did you, in the end, because did you come to Utrecht directly, or did you first go somewhere else?
I actually went to Italy first.
Okay.
And then I didn't want to stay there. I just traveled through Europe and ended up in Eindhoven. That was the first city I arrived in Holland.
The concrete jungle.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
mensen van Eindhoven. Yeah.
And then I decided to go to Amsterdam to follow this rockstar dream. It was
Yeah.
like stories, legendary stories. I go to Amsterdam. And I lived there for 6 months before seeking asylum. And in those 6 months, I survived by kindness of strangers who became friends. That's how I've been doing my thing, like strangers who help me, who... like me being here is because of a stranger who became friend and introduced me to you, Rian Evers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, she was a co-host on the show, and she did a performance, and she introduced you as one of the artists we should watch, and I really like the song as well. So that's why we got in contact directly with each other.
Yeah,
and now you're here. So you're going to play a live song.
Yeah.
And what's this live song about?
I want to play April. April is a song I wrote before I escaped. It was like a song to myself. Back to the life experience, I was trying to make myself stronger by saying that, okay, this is the biggest step I'm taking. I don't know anything on what's going to happen. But yeah, it's a song for me, trying to find light. And even though it was dark, I'm going to find light. if you want to hear the song, come see me 16th of March at Het Wilde Westen in Utrecht. I'm gonna play.
People
there.
should we should end with where you're going to play, but let's first listen to what people can expect when they come look you up. So we'll hear April. Guitar is coming out.
I've packed my old wings and I've packed my heart. I've locked the suitcase, we're off to a brand new start. Tonight I feel green, I've got April in my eyes. I need to wipe my face and make peace with my broken parts. Yeah, I'll take one last look at the graveyard. I've climbed up screaming, I'll keep on dreaming, I'll keep on walking like a wild small flower that's growing in the dark. Oh, mark my words, you're about to see the light. Yeah, I'll take one last look at the graveyard. I've climbed up screaming, I'll keep on dreaming, I'll keep on walking like a small white flower that's growing in the dark. Oh, mark my words, you're about to see the light, light. Yeah, you're about to see the light.
Yes, Mazis. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got this applause actually from a very nice concert here in Tivoli. So, but today it's all for you. Thank you so much. And just for people so they know again where they can hear you, where are you going to be?
16th of March at Het Wilde Westen, 8 in the evening. You can find me play there.
Cool. En mocht je daar in het Engels niet zoveel van hebben begrepen, 16 maart treedt hij op in het Wilde Westen in Utrecht. De Wilde Westen, het Wild West is in Utrecht, right?
Yeah, that's in Utrecht, near Ogenal.
Near Ogenal. Is there a name of the venue?
Yeah, the name of the venue is Het Wilde Westen, the Wild West.
That's the name of the venue. Okay.
Yeah.
So, hij speelt dus 16 maart in het Wilde Westen. Dat is de plek waar hij zal aanwezig zal zijn. En even nog een samenvatting van, nou, wat heb je gehoord? Nou, 1, zijn geweldige muziek. En hoe kan ik dit vertalen met recht? Nou, hij komt uit Iran. Hij is een vluchteling. De reden dat hij Iran is ontvlucht is dat hij maakte al vanaf jongs af aan muziek. Hij maakte onder de rockmuziek. Hij maakte heel veel muziek ook vanuit woede dat mensen hem wilden controleren, onder controle willen brengen. Ook via een programma waaraan hij mee kon doen, zeg maar. Onderwijsprogramma, zeg maar. En dat vond hij niet fijn, dus van daaruit maakte hij muziek. Via sociale media hebben ze van de overheid, zou je kunnen zeggen, of de geheime diensten, hebben ze dat opgepikt en hebben ze hem vervolgens onder arrest gezet, geïsoleerd, in een dorp gezet zonder sociale media. Nou, daar realiseerde zich, hier kan ik niet blijven, ik moet weg. En zo is hij in eerste instantie in Italië gekomen. Vervolgens via Italië is hij in Nederland gekomen. En uiteindelijk is hij gelukkig hier. Al een maandje of 9. En hopelijk gaat hij nog heel veel muziek hier uitbrengen. Mazis, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's an amazing
experience.
Thank you. And you can find me on Spotify, Mazis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please look him up on Spotify as well. And thank you so much for sharing that's a remarkable story in the second part.
Thanks, Jordy.
You're welcome. If you als je het realiseert, zeg maar, dit soort verhalen, zeg maar, over